with Chaim Bloom taking over 2026, it kind of also gives him a pass on 2025. Like if he was in charge next year and the Cardinals aren't good, people are going to be like, "Oh, here's Chaim Bloom, they're bad again." I almost think in a way John Mozeliak is doing Chaim Bloom a favor by staying for the last year. And here's the other part. I totally get it if you guys want John Mozeliak to step aside. I did too. But think about it like this. First of all, you could not like John Mozeliak. It's fine. I get it. I've said I thought his first decade was really good. Last 5, 7 years, not so great. Clearly, when you need an entire rebuild of your minor league organization, things aren't going well, right? I think that's fair to say. But he loves the Cardinals. He's been working with the Cardinals for 30 years. He loves this franchise, right? He wants this franchise to succeed, right? Chaim Bloom has already taken over on a 5-year contract. I say all those things because think about it like this. Do you really think that John Mozeliak is not going to include, if not defer to Chaim Bloom on almost every big personnel decision over the next year? Think about this. Like, let's really think about it. John Mozeliak, you might not like him. You might not like what he's done the last 3, 5 years, whatever. I'm with you. But let's just say there's a trade. Let's say there's a big trade and you're going to trade one of these big contract guys. Let's just say for fun, hypothetical, you're trading Nolan Arenado and you're going to the Dodgers and you're saying, okay, Dodgers say, here's the guys we're okay with parting with. And let's say John Mozeliak likes 2 or 3 guys and Chaim Bloom likes one of them, but he likes 2 other guys better. Do you really think, and this is a hypothetical, but I think there's going to be decisions like this, whether it's with the draft, whether it's with trades, whether it's with free agency, blah, blah, blah. Do you really think if Chaim Bloom's like, hey, I love this right-handed pitcher who's in AA, and Mo's like, knowing this is Mo's last year, knowing Chaim Bloom's going to take over for the next 5 years, do you really think Mo is going to pound his fist on the table and be like, no, it's got to be my guy? Don't you think he's going to defer to Chaim Bloom, who's going to be running the baseball ops for the next 5 years? That's what I'm saying. Don't you think that's how it's really going to go? And again, they'll probably agree on some things. Hey, we like these 2 guys. Hey, we need one more pitcher in this deal. Hey, I like this shortstop at single A. I like this lefty, that's at AA. Hey, let's defer to Chaim on this, right? John Mozeliak's in his last year. Chaim Bloom is going to be there for at least 5 years. Hell, maybe he'll be here for 30 years, like John Mozeliak was. But I'm just saying, I don't think John Mozeliak is truly going to be running the show when he's already named his successor and Chaim Bloom's in place. I don't think there's going to be any big decision for the Cardinals starting the second the World Series ends and you start to have player activity there. I don't think there's going to be any decision that John Mozeliak and the Cardinals make where Chaim Bloom is not heavily involved, if not kind of the final boss, the final stamp on any deal. Don't you think that's fair to say? You guys agree or disagree with that?